My mother talks about she goes on her little rants and stuff, so we talk sometimes. So she would talk about how Americans sometimes like can kick out their family member and just leave them on the street. Like she would say, like in African or Ghanian culture,
that wouldn't happen.
That wouldn't happen. Even if you don't like the family member, it just says something about your family in general. Like you could be living good, but to them, what they respect is that your family isn't out on the street while you're rich, or like you can provide, basically.
Alright, we here, Rip and Go. We got Jeff Otchere here, sitting down with us today. Jeff, thanks for taking the time to sit down with us, man. How you doing?
Doing good. I'm adjusting, but I'm doing good.
That's what's up, that's what's up. I know you're adjusting to adult life now, after being done with college. Right. We're gonna get into that. I want to start off with where you was born and raised at.
I was born and raised in the Bronx, around 16. Now I was born in Manhattan, for a Manhattan hospital, but I was raised in the Bronx. Like we first lived in, as far as I was alive, we first lived in 1616, but my family been in New York for a little bit.
What's 1616?
1616 Toppin Avenue.
Okay.
And then we moved to 1491 McCombs. So that's the same area for real. Just over one is near Claremont and one is near Hobbridge. So.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So more along like the West Side, South Bronx area.
Yeah.
Got you. What was it like coming up in that area? Growing up in that area?
Growing up, I would say it was fun. I think it was fun, but it's danger in every hood. To be honest, every bad neighborhood is danger. But it was fun doing the most part. Like living in New York and growing up, it's fun.
Got you. Were you brought up with both parents? Single parent? What was your upbringing like?
My upbringing was like, both my parents was raising me, and then they split up in like 2013. I would say, yeah, that did hit me. It hit me pretty hard. Yeah.
Got you. I know you're of Ghanian descent. Have you ever lived there, or you ever been there?
My mother sent me and my older brother to Ghana for about, let me say, 2.5 or 3 years. So we went to school there. She just left us. I think both our parents was in America at the time, and she just left us. She just let us be in the culture and stuff. Just cause like if you raise your kid, if you are from a different country and you raise your kid in America, he's gonna come out fully American in general.
Absolutely.
But if you take him to like your native country, it helps them develop, a sense of community with people when they grow up as well.
So, would you say that like during your time living in Ghana, it was mainly about you getting more engulfed in the culture, and that you more so learned more about your culture while being there?
Yeah, I think that was, I can't speak for my mother or what she was thinking at the time, but that's about right. Like, she probably wanted me to get engulfed in the culture. Also, at the time, now I feel like when you grow up, you start talking to your parents as friends, and they tell you things you didn't realize while you was growing up.
Yeah.
She was like getting really stressed, and I think at the time, I think my father was maybe in Ghana, or he was like too busy with work or something. They sent us both to Ghana to like take a load off her back, basically. Like she was just getting sick a lot and stuff, so she just decided it was like a two-way thing where she can get relief, but at the same time your kids get to experience the culture, so it's a win-win.
Win-win. Got you. What's Ghanaian culture like? What are some things about Ghanaian culture that an American just probably doesn't know or doesn't even think about?
I mean, like most African and most like Caribbean countries, it's a lot about family. Family is important. My mother talks about, she goes on her little rants and stuff, so we talk sometimes. So she would talk about how Americans sometimes like can kick out their family member and just leave them on the street. like she would say like an African or Ghanian culture.
That wouldn't happen?
That wouldn't happen. Even if you don't like the family member, it just says something about your family in general. Like, you could be living good, but to them, what they respect is that your family isn't out on the street while you're rich, or like you can provide, basically.
Hey man, I agree with that. I wish some of us may pick up that habit. Wish we would all just hold arms with family sometimes, but that's not the American way.
Right. And another thing is that there's a lot of sense of community over there that I didn't realize until I was older. The differences, like in Ghana, anybody can grab. If I'm your friend and your kid is somewhere doing something crazy, I can grab him. No matter, like, I could grab him, throw him in the car, whatever, and just bring him back to you, and you'd thank me for what I did. But over here is like over there you look out for one another, basically. But like over here is like, even if I see a child bugging, doing something crazy, all I could do is call, yo, your kid was wild, and leave. Yeah. But there's more of a like grab his ear, like lead him, scold him, saying your mother wasn't like this, what are you doing? Like,
right, more of a village.
Yeah, more of a village, basically.
I got you. Now, when it comes to game of basketball, which obviously we're on a basketball platform, I know you picked up the game relatively late, picking it up in high school. So, what were your interests early, elementary, middle school, to your typical Division I athlete? They've been playing since elementary, middle school. You weren't. So, what was your thing to do?
My thing to do elementary school, I don't even remember what I was doing. But I would say that people did tell me to play ball early, but I was like, I just didn't want to do it because people just told me to. So I was like, no, I don't play ball. And then middle school, I went to elementary school, 1st to 2nd grade. I was in America, and then they sent me to Africa, right? So those were the years 2005 to 2008. So I came back in 08 and was in 6th grade. So I didn't play. I wasn't even around basketball in elementary. Basically, I played soccer, my first sport in Ghana, and then in middle school, I still didn't play ball like that. We was playing dodgeball and stuff in gym class and stuff. And then in high school, sophomore year gym class is when I picked up basketball.
Right. So.
Or 9th grade gym class.
9th grade gym class?
Yeah.
Okay.